All right. We just got done with Rudolph. That's such a fun song. I love it. So fun. All right, we're gonna go over here. Now there are four. I only have 4 math problems today, but I know and realize that these problems are very long and they're very hard. So I want to see which problem would you like me to do? Yes, Cruz.
Do we have to draw base 10 blocks, or can we stack them to show our work?
Yes, sir. You can draw pictures. Like on problem number 1, it talks about stacks, so you can draw pictures if that's good for you. You can also draw base 10 blocks. You can draw number lines. But yes, I want you to show your work on every problem. Okay? A couple of people have already I think 6 people have already turned it in. But I want you, even if you've already turned it in, go back to your work and I want you to check your work. Okay? Make sure you've shown your work and done all that. Okay?
But you know how they stack their numbers sometimes? Does that count as showing our work?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, no problem. All right. Raise your hand if you would like me to do problem number 1. You're like, Mr. Clem, and you can vote multiple times. I do not care. Whoever has the most points, the most numbers, that's the one I go for. Problem number 1. 1, 2. 2 people. 3 people. All right. So 3 people for number 1. I'll write it down because I won't remember. Problem number 2. Problem number 2. 1, 2, 3. All right. Problem number 3. Problem number 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And problem number 4. Problem number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. All right. So problem 3 it is. Awesome. All right, let me zoom in. We're gonna do problem 3. So I would definitely get paper and pencil. Make sure you're doing it with me, because this will be one less problem you have to do. I'm just saying. Highly recommend it. Giselle's trying to dance. There you go. Thank you. Don't be distracted, class, please. Please. Thank you. You're awesome. As always. All right, let me zoom in. And you guys should still be able to see it on your screen. All right, problem number 3. Yeah. Ian needed 87 paper plates for a birthday party he was planning for his mother. He already has 16 blue and plates and 23 red plates. How many more plates should Ian buy? So how many does he need? How many does he need, Susan?
87.
87. So that's a important number. That's the total. So my plan over here is 87 total. I'll write what I have. He has how many blue? 16 blue, right? And 23 red. First things first, I gotta write out what my numbers are. 16 and 23, right? So, what am I gonna do first? I wanna find out how many I have in total. So what do I do first, Tyler? Add. Why do I add? You're correct. Why? Okay, but why do I add it? Because I want to find the total, right? You're right, I do get 39. Exactly, good. And the way I show my work is by drawing the base 10 blocks. So, I come over here, and I draw 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice, I had a couple of kids when they were doing your base 10 blocks, guys, that they were drawing like big squares. We don't want to draw big squares for these ones because in a couple of weeks when we come back from winter break, we're going to be doing hundreds blocks, and 100 blocks are the big blocks. So we want to draw small ones for the cubes, for the, or units for the ones, okay? So make sure that there's tiny squares, okay? Brielle, you had your hand up? Yes, no? Yes, no? Brielle? You have a question? Is that better? Is that a little better? All right, so Tyler says that the answer is 39, so let's see if he's right. Can you see it now, Brielle? Yes? Awesome. All right, so let's see if he's 39 is correct. So when I add it up, I'm gonna do different colors so you can see it. 6 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I have 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So yes, Tyler, you are correct, 39 so far. Now, the question says, how many more? So am I finished? Am I finished? I almost guarantee you in 2nd grade, 39 is going to be one of the answer choices. If I was to make an answer choice on a test, 39 would be an answer choice because I want to see if my students are doing all of the work or only part of the work. They would probably also do 93 just to throw you off to see if you're paying attention to the 3s and the 9s and the 10s and the 1s place, okay? So make sure you don't fall for that trick because the question says how many more. So it says how many more, what do we have to do then? Who knows? If it says how many more, what's my next step? One last step. What do you think, Kason? I'm sorry, can you say that louder, dude? Oh, because it says more? Well, because it says how many more, we actually subtract. We want to find the difference, how many, we need 87. We need a total of 87, but we have 39. Okay, so if you draw the picture, we need 87 plates. We have 39, and we want to know what's in this box. We want to know what this number is. I put an X because you're going to see that when you get older. Right now in 2nd grade, they usually just draw a line. But when you get older, I promise you're going to have X's and Y's and Q's and V's and C's and all kinds of letters right here. Don't be confused by that. Okay? It's still a blank. We don't know what it is. So we want to find out the missing one. So what we have to do there is we have to subtract. So 87 minus 39. Now, here's where it gets tricky. You ready? This is the new part that we're doing this 6 weeks. So we have to subtract. So we come over here, we draw our 87. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We draw our 7 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my 87.
Hey, Mr. Clem.
Yes.
You're up out of the view.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. This is the exact part we need help on. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's perfect. I appreciate you telling me so that I'm not doing like Miss Wright was doing yesterday. We had the same problem. She was reading the book to herself and then realized, the Zoom call quits.
Oh, okay.
Here I am teaching away and don't even realize I'm just drawing a picture for myself.
Sorry.
No problem. I appreciate you telling me. Keeps me on track. Selena.
We already figured out the answer. The answer is 48.
Okay, well let's see. Did you draw pictures to figure it out?
I use a way. I call it cheating with paper, but it's not actually cheating. It's just like 87 minus 39. I accidentally thought that I was supposed to do 87 minus 39.
You're right. That's not cheating at all. You're right. You're right. Good job. So we draw 39, 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the reason I'm picky is some of you can do this already. You've learned how to regroup with the standard problem here. But the reason I draw the numbers is because you say the answer is 48, right? Well, they're going to have an answer choice that's also 47, and they're going to have an answer choice that's 46, and you got to know which one. So the way to make sure is by drawing it out and making sure that you don't miss anything. Okay, that's the whole point. Now we have a problem. We have 7. We need to subtract 9. Can we do that? Nope. So I have to erase this one. I want to mark it out. It disappears. Now it doesn't disappear into thin air. Go into outer space, Boston. I know you love space. It comes over here and we add 10 little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That big long 10 one becomes 10 little bitty ones. That's what we're doing over here. We're taking the one away from here because I can't subtract 7 minus 9 and making this a 7. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 3. And now on this side I have 17 minus 9. Now I can do it. Okay, so you ready? You ready? This is the hard part. You ready for the hard part? Because you guys are super smart. I got my mathematicians. All of you are mathematicians because you're in math class. So let's count minus 9. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Excuse me.
Yes.
May you please slow down, Mr. Clum? You're going too fast.
Okay, thank you for telling me. I'll give you a minute to process. Thank you, Eli, for telling me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I told you this. That's why I don't have time for all 4 problems, as you can see. It's very complicated. All right. I'll try to wait another 30 seconds or so. All right, so what I did, friends, is I took these 9 down here and I subtracted it from the total of the 17. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so just ignore these now. Now these disappear. These little friends, you're not going to erase them from your page. I'm just going to erase just for instruction so that you can see what's happening. What I did was I took the 9, moved it up here, and subtracted them. So now let's count. You ready? Ready? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there it is right there. It's hidden right there. I didn't see it. So 8. 17 minus 9 is 8. That's the whole reason why we've been practicing. And I've been telling y'all to practice those math facts. Practice those math facts. Practice those math facts. Mr. Clem, you just said that 3 times. Why do you think I did that? Because it's what? Important. It's super duper 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 important. Very, 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 very important. Okay? 7 minus 3. Well, let's see. We take these away. We subtract 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. What's left? 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason I draw the pictures is to help me make sure that I don't skip one little thing. Selena, you had said the correct answer was 48. You were correct. You were absolutely right. The reason I draw the pictures and show my work is to make sure that I show my evidence. Hey, that sounds familiar, like reading. That's why you show your work in math, is to show your evidence. Show your work and prove that you're right. Okay? Because I don't want you to be sitting there going, well, I think maybe. No, I want you to know the answer. I want you to confidently know the answer is 48. Just like Selena said. Good job, sweetheart. All right? So that's what the lesson is to date in math. What I'd like for you, have one more thing I'd like for you to do. And don't worry, I will move my computer back if you need to write that down. Okay? So please don't stress on me. Got it? All right. Here's what I want you to do. What I want you to do now is you're going to go into your portal today, and I want you to get started on this now. As soon as we leave the morning meeting, I will not be meeting with my 11 o'clock Zoom because I would like for you to finish your Star 360 for December. Okay? So to do that, friends, what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to come over to the document camera. As you can see the camera in the background. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your portal. All right, go into the portal and you will find the big R. R for Renaissance. I don't know why they don't call it Star 360. We call it Star 360 because that's the name of the test, but the company is called Renaissance. So this is what it looks like. It's green and blue. All right. I'm showing it in the camera in case my friends miss it. Once you get to Renaissance, it'll come up with the screen, and my screen will look different. The first one right here will say Star Math and Star Spanish. You want Star Math, okay? That's the one you're going to click on. You're not going to click on Spanish because then all the problems will be in Spanish. You're going to click on Star Math, all right? There's no login because you're already logged into the portal and birdville.net and all that, so you're good to go, okay? So you're going to click on R for Renaissance, all right? That's what I would like for you to do next before you go back into your work for the day, please. All right? Any questions on that? Any questions? Yes, Kason? You had a question? Before I let you go. I will be online if you need help logging in or need help getting started on it. But please do it by yourself without help from anybody. Yes, Kason? Do you have a question?
Do I have to write it if I already did the math?
Oh, if you already did the work, just make sure you're talking about on the Canvas activity that we just did. Yes, I still want you to show your work. So if you didn't show your work when you submitted it, make sure you go back and turn it in again. If you don't show your work on those problems, I'm giving it back to you. Okay, so make sure it's very, very important. Start now in 2nd grade because as you get older, the problems get harder. And we're going to be going up to 1,200 in 2nd grade. That's a big number. Adding and subtracting up to that. And then in 3rd and 4th grade, you're going to be going up to bigger numbers. So, bigger than that. So we want to get used to this now so that when you're older, you're not shocked and going, what? I have to show my work. Yes. Always and forever. All right. Ivy, you have a question? You are free to go if you have no more questions. Have a wonderful day.